Warning, the following video contains MLP-related content. It also contains at least one or more of the following: cursing, violence, immature jokes, funny reactions, or verbal, not safe for work content. If you do not wish to view anything that may contain any of these, please immediately go to your previous page. Otherwise, stick around and enjoy the show.
Hello everyone, Brony 44 and I am back for another reaction! This time around, we are taking a look at episode 4 of Princess Trixie Sparkle. This is, Dragons and Draconequus. So, I guess, with that kind of a title, that means, our buddy Discord's gonna get involved in this. Now, is he going to be a helpful hand in this? Or is he gonna be causing even more trouble? I mean, we kind of have enough of this trouble going on, which, if you haven't already seen the first 3 episodes already, go watch those before watching this, so we have a little bit of an idea as to what's going on. But right now, shit's been going down, and everybody is like someone else, and it's just all kinds of confusion, and right now, Twilight really needs some help. Because things aren't going very well for her right now. So hopefully Discord can try and, maybe help, though he might have a second agenda if he does actually help. I don't know. Maybe he'll actually be like all for Trixie's plan, and then he finds out how much of a bitch Trixie actually is. And it's like, okay, yeah, no, I'm not helping you. I don't know. But, we got another long episode waiting for us. It's about 33 minutes. Oh my gosh. So, let's just go jump in and see what happens. In 3, 2, 1, go! Alright.
I sure hope Fluttershy's ready to go.
I like how Fluttershy's wearing AJ's hat.
What's the core doing all the
I know
way
it's
out here?
AJ in Fluttershy's body, but it's just funny how she still keeps the
wrong?
hat.
Applejack, you must come with me. There is something frightful that you should see.
Well, alright then.
We should pause here above all this rubble, look down into the forest, and see we're in trouble.
Oh, great!
Dragons? This close to Ponyville?
And it's the ones you dealt with
They're
earlier.
absolutely tearing the forest
Well, not
apart
in
with all
this
that ruckus
series,
going on.
obviously, but like
What in the heck
canon-wise.
is wrong with them?
These beasts are not like the dragon kind. Something has taken them out of their right mind.
Wait,
Their
what?
destruction has been carved for a mile. They've been causing trouble for quite a while.
So something is, like, affecting them? But what?
Whoa, Nelly. That's one heck of a bad mood if you ask me.
No shit.
Does any pony else know about this? Though I suppose it's kind of hard not to with a roar like that.
No other pony has wandered by, except our dear friend Fluttershy. She was the one who had found them here. Her animals have been fleeing from the forest in fear.
Well, yeah, I
Fluttershy.
can understand
Poor
that.
thing's probably beside herself with worry.
She did not know what she should do, so I told her I would help to see this through. Perhaps it is best to find Princess Twilight. Her magic could help us to make this right.
Yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard because she's captured.
The last thing she needs is another catastrophe to fix. Instead, I think we should head on over to Fluttershy's and figure out how the 3 of us can clear up this mess.
It is unwise to tackle this challenge alone, especially since all the damage has grown. I still feel the princess would be best at our aid, but I can see your decision cannot be swayed.
Again, you can't even get the princess. She's captured right now.
Fluttershy will know how to handle these dragons. I've seen her face a lot worse than this.
Your princess is in another castle. Alright, here we go.
Here we are and what we
Intro.
have been through. Being a princess is also brand new. Can't wait to see what our future has in store.
Don't wanna wait anymore. To boredom we say goodbye.
We have limits that we should do.
That's still like one of the funniest things I remember from like the season 1 premiere is like Applejack's absurd like hoof shakes like eh. I can't do that. I can't like shake my head real hard like that, otherwise the headset just flying.
We've got plenty of kindness to share, and we know that nothing could compare. So here we go. It's time. Let the adventure begin. Oh, begin the plan. Oh, let the adventure begin. Oh.
Shout out to Drunk Rarity.
So here we go. Let the adventure begin.
Then let's do it already.
Friendship through thick and
don't remember if they told me whether or not the intro like that stays in like episode 8 and episode 9 or whatever. Like,
Fluttershy?
I don't know if it's still like that or not.
Fluttershy? Are you in there?
No?
What, in Equestria? Fluttershy, get down from there. You're gonna get yourself
That looks
hurt.
so weird.
I can't. I just can't.
All you gotta do is let go, sugar. I'll catch you.
No, you won't. Not like that.
I can't go back out there.
You can't stay up there forever, Sugar Cube.
I'm just so scared and too weak to be helpful.
Scared? Weak? You gotta be kidding me. Are we talking about the same Fluttershy here? Because the Fluttershy I know is anything but.
Well, she is, but she isn't.
I've got a story
Oh,
to
hi.
tell about a mare who never lets any of her friends down. Chock full of kindness, but that sure ain't all. 'Cause when any pony needs her, she will answer the call. She'll risk
What the
her
hell?
life with critters from a
Oh, that was when she was fucking Flutter Hulk. I forgot about that.
Listen up now. A pony like
The Power Ponies episode. I haven't watched that in a while. That was a funny episode.
Fluttershy, you are one of a kind. Won't you open up your eyes? It's just a
Bruh, is the
matter
core getting into the dance?
till you find you're no scaredy pony. That ain't true. It's about time that you see what you can really do firsthand. 'Cause you can, yes you can.
You're gonna have a hard time catching her when she goes to the tree when you're running around dancing and singing.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Listen up now. You've seen far worse
What the heck?
than this. You've conquered every villain and we're never remiss.
Well, again, that's not exactly true. She didn't conquer Sombra and she didn't conquer Chrysalis. So, yeah. I like that third one all the way around. He's like, Durr. Guys, are we about to be attacking the pony?
It's just a matter of time till you find you're no scaredy pony. That ain't true. It's about time that you see what you can really do.
No, you're still a scaredy pony. You just every now and then have them little assertive moments.
Yeah, 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 you can. Yeah.
That was a nice note.
Listen up now, the time has come.
I don't know why, but I keep sometimes forgetting that this is actually a musical series. I don't know why. So like, I keep thinking like, oh, okay, the song's, this song's only gonna be like a minute or so, a minute and a half. No, every song in every episode has had a song like the very beginning of it, and it's been like 2 or 3 minutes long every time. I just feel like it would be better if it was condensed.
It's about time that you see what you can really do.
Now let go of the tree and fall. And she might actually catch you.
I'd hate to let down my friends, but didn't you see them? There were 3 of them, and they were so fierce and angry. I can't confront them. I just can't.
Are you certain Twilight could not be of use? I don't think the forest can take much more abuse.
I still think she shouldn't have to be bothered. Besides, Twilight's not the one who can stop these creatures with ease. Fluttershy's talent with animals has gotten us out of plenty of scrapes before.
Also, Twilight's not going to be able to stop
full-blown
them
adult
when she's
dragon.
inside of Trixie's body.
These ones in the forest seem like they're a mite smaller and younger than the one we faced.
But you're forgetting that there are 3 of them.
You saw how stressed Twilight was last night. Don't you think we could lend her a hoof on this one?
Yeah, right?
You are the best dragon tamer in Equestria, Fluttershy. Won't you come down here and join us?
Damn it!
Okay.
Don't worry, I got you.
Do you? Wow.
But what do you know? These wings come in mighty handy if you ask me.
Yeah, and Fluttershy doesn't use them
I
well
might be a
enough
spell
sometimes.
that's easy to brew, but I need some leaves from a flower of blue. If some pony could help me seek out what I need, I could create a potion that would help us succeed.
Fluttershy, do you think you could help Zecora with her spell while I go
Make a
talk to the
splash
others?
potion of poison.
I'll send him on
It's
without
like
us.
Minecraft.
We can catch up with him later when this dragon problem is under control.
I guess so.
How about we meet back here in half an hour?
That should be plenty of time to get the ingredients I need. Fluttershy and
Really?
I will work with great speed.
Why did it have to be dragons?
Because plot. That's why. Also, have you not seen the title of this video, Fluttershy? I mean, come on.
Careful with that. That's very delicate silk material in there.
Sorry, ma'am.
Applejack, there you are. Have you seen Fluttershy?
Oh,
Yeah, Twilight.
we're going back in
about
time at this
that.
point. I didn't realize that.
There's an
My bad.
issue at Sweet Apple Acres that I need to tend to before I can go to Canterlot. Seems like there's a pest threatening our apples.
So she wasn't captured at
I've
this
asked
point.
Fluttershy to help me out.
Is it Parasprites? Do I need to go find my tuba?
No, nothing like that. It's just a few woodland critters from the Everfree Forest is all.
Woodland
It shouldn't take
creature.
too long.
Dragons!
Catch the next train to Canterlot.
Are you sure we shouldn't stay and help?
I'm sure Fluttershy and I can handle it. Y'all go on ahead. We'll
Yay!
get things sorted here and join you as soon as we can.
All right, if you say so.
All aboard.
Fluttershy and I will see you soon, you hear?
Do it!
I hope I never have to lie to my friends again. It's for the best, Applejack. But still.
Yeah, and surprisingly, you lied better there than you do in the actual show. In the actual show, you're like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm
Good,
telling the
looks like
truth,
y'all
right?
found the ingredients you needed?
Indeed, these ingredients were not hard to find, but this spell can be difficult when ingredients are combined. I require complete and total concentration, or this spell might end up in great devastation.
Sweet.
Say no more, Zecora. We'll leave you to it.
Like, what kind of
You know,
devastation?
Fluttershy, I've been thinking. If this here potion of Zecora's doesn't work, perhaps there's something else that we could try.
What's that?
The stare?
That remarkable stare of yours.
What? But how do I even know if that stare
fucking
works?
face.
I'm in your body. I'm only used to mine.
I could give it a try, but I don't know how in the hay to do it, to be honest.
It's not something that I can exactly explain.
Oh, please
It
do.
just happens.
Awesome.
I really don't think it'll work.
Well, then why don't we test it out?
How?
If they could both do
Maybe
it, that'd be
one of your
amazing.
critters would help us?
One of my critters? Oh, I couldn't possibly do that to them.
Couldn't you use, like, a
I know
mirror?
it might be tough, but I don't see another option. Maybe we can get one or more of them to volunteer? What do you say then, little critters? Would you help us out?
Yes! Give us a heart attack with your agonizing stare!
Oh, but are you sure? I really, really don't like doing this.
Nah, it's okay. We got nothing better to do.
Well, okay. If you say it's alright, I'll give it a shot.
Don't think it's gonna work yet.
It works!
Wait, what?
That was mighty strange watching you make that look on my face. I don't know how you do it, Fluttershy.
That worked?
Don't worry, Sugar Cube. That's only a last resort. I'm sure
She got it on the
Zecora will
first
look up
try,
something.
too.
I hope so too.
Well,
Here
can
we are. the
Applejack
product
and
of my
Fluttershy's
brew.
body do it?
This will surely help to see us through.
What's this here potion gonna do for us, Zecora?
This potion will dispel with resonating boom, a thick green cloud of precarious fume. When the dragons inhale its strange earthly smell, they will be under a confusion spell.
Neat!
But what happens if we inhale it?
I have a spell that will protect us from harm. It is not a potion, it is more of a charm. We wear it so we will be immune, but we must move with haste, for it will wear off soon.
Huh.
Let's just hope it doesn't come to all that. I still think Fluttershy can talk some sense into these dragons.
Now, I don't know. That's a lot of pressure to be putting on a Fluttershy, though. Just because she's in Applejack's body doesn't mean she's more strong,
Dora and I will
any
stay
stronger.
right here in case something goes wrong. You go do your thing.
Oh, okay.
It still seems weird to see Applejack be nervous.
I don't think he can hear you, Sugar Cube.
Mr. Dragon, I hate to interrupt your destruction, but can we have a little talk?
Hey, could y'all quit your ruckus and hear us out, you oversized lizards?
The very clear distinction between Applejack and Fluttershy and how they talk.
Use your stare.
I can't!
Fluttershy, I choose you. Oh. Woo!
Zecora! Alright, that's it. No more Miss Nice Pony. If they ain't gonna talk, guess it's my turn. I'll lasso them and make them listen.
But I thought they were already hit with the confusion thing.
This was a lot easier when I had a bit more strength in my hooves. No offense.
They're already hit with the confusion thing. Like, what's the point?
How? One down.
You're not gonna be able to pull
Can't
that.
get you to budge. Help me, Fluttershy.
I can't!
Bullshit! Do it!
Fluttershy, I don't have the strength. I need you.
Oh.
Watch out!
Oh, shit! Nice! That was a very nice tackle.
Zecora, this is our chance.
Ah!
The first of the beasts is out of harm's way. Let's help Fluttershy and get back in the fray.
Hang on. That dragon is coming right for us.
Yeah, no shit, you still have the third one.
Wait for my signal.
Applejack, what are you doing?
Trust me. Wait for it.
Applejack!
Now!
Oh, you're just making him slide down the hill.
One to go.
Wait, what? Oh, I thought there was only 3.
Ah! Ow! 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 Hot! Ow! 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 Hot! Hot!
Ow, ow, ow. Tail's on fire.
How dare you!
Wait! Fluttershy!
That voice cracked. What?
Don't ever get to hurt my friends like that again!
Zecora, those boulders, let's knock them down. Fluttershy, get him over here with the others. Now, Zecora!
Well then. Fluttershy is surprisingly badass when she is in AJ's body.
Do you think that will hold them?
I sure hope so. At least till we figure out what to do with them.
Just leave them in there, let them die.
Far too strange. I wonder what trick might have caused them to change.
I don't have to wonder at all. I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count.
Discord.
Isn't it obvious? Trixie sent him here.
Or Trixie, okay.
Trixie?
Are you sure she has the power to send them in rage?
I don't.
Seems rather complicated for a unicorn her age.
Well, I don't reckon this is a coincidence. She's been messing with powerful magic, and I figure she's gonna want to stop Twilight from finding a counterspell. What better way to keep her busy than by sending a bunch of hormonally crazed dragons?
Do you really think she's capable of doing something so mean?
No,
What do you call the spell we're under?
I don't
An act of kindness?
Well,
fair
maybe
point.
she got her hooves on the alicorn amulet again.
I assure you that the amulet is very much secure. Of this fact, I am certainly sure. No pony could find it without the princess's aid. Only alicorn magic could find where it is laid.
Well, regardless of how she did it, I think
Only
it's time we join the
alicorn
others
powers
in
can
Camelot.
find it. Well,
Now that
Trixie
these
is
dragons are
in an
secure,
alicorn
maybe Twilight
body,
can shed
at
some
least
light on all this.
as of the last episode.
I sure hope so. I don't want to face any more scary monsters.
Are you alright to watch those critters now, and maybe keep an eye on those dragons?
Of course, my friend, but you must make haste. There isn't a moment of time you should waste. I have a strange feeling, almost like a sixth sense, that something wrong has happened in your absence.
Yeah, no, right?
Oh no! What? What happened?
Of this fact, I do not know, but it is of utmost importance that you must go.
Yeah. You have no idea. I do, because I watched the
What
last
in question
episode.
is this? Wanted?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Sakura was right. Maybe something awful has happened to every pony. Do you think they got caught?
If they did, we'll get them out. Simple as that.
Good luck. Oh, hey.
Oh, thank heaven we found you.
Wow.
Have you girls seen this? Just who does that Trixie think she is, anyway?
Well, she thinks she's Twilight.
Has something happened?
Trixie did it! She's taken Twilight away! We saw them dragging her off to the castle!
Oh no, poor Twilight.
We barely escaped with our lives.
Well, then what are we waiting for? Let's go get her back.
I'm with AJ on this one. We can't just let her take Twilight.
You can't just charge into the castle either.
We've been over this already, Rainbow Dash. How exactly do you propose we get past all the Canterlot guards and Trixie and somehow get her out without a key and then out again undetected?
I still have my mustaches. Just saying.
Well, there's gotta
That's
be
not
some way
gonna
to get
work,
back
Piggy,
in
no
there.
matter how much you try.
I never should have hesitated back at the archives. I should have just went after my friend the moment I could.
Oh.
Some loyal friend I turned out to be.
Oh.
You think you made the biggest mistake? What about me? I let you three go without us because I was too selfish to give up my fashion show. I feel terrible. And now our situation is hopeless. Positively hopeless.
Now, Rarity, that ain't entirely true. Although, I too have some blame to share in this mess. Still.
RD's, though, makes the most sense, because if she would have went after him, she just would have been caught, too.
Now our friend is gone.
Though I guess, really, it applies to all of them.
I feel I must confess, I've been in the wrong. We must find a way. Listen, we must find a way.
But how the hey are you going to get her out?
I'd be cool
She's not only in the castle, she's technically in a dungeon.
locked up all alone.
One that actually looked like the cave from the Diamond Dogs episode.
Danger has been
Hmm.
heightened. More than we've ever known. We must find a way. Twilight, we are on our way.
Still seems weird to look at Trixie and say Twilight. It just
Things
is.
seem crazy right now.
Twilight needs us.
But we must stand strong.
We'll stay strong for her.
Keep our plan inside now.
We'll succeed 'cause
Our friendships are
I
lifelong.
promise you that
We will find a way. There's no doubt we will find a way.
Then find a way! Instead of wasting all night singing about it.
Can
Surely save the day. We'll work and endeavor. Now say
We will find a way. Trust me.
You'll find a way a lot faster if you're not singing.
choices we must make.
Silly, silly ponies.
Choices we must make. We've messed up in the past, but those things never last.
Meanwhile, while they're singing, Twilight just gets executed. They're like, oh, well, shit.
Small mistakes. What matters is the changes you
We took too long because we were singing.
Fashion shows can wait. Friends should know the truth. Friends can't always wait. That's the honest truth. Understand that.
Understand that
Friends should stick together forever.
Though we've been apart.
We should stick together forever. Reach out with your
I'm sorry, but I always have to point this out. All of these songs, not just this episode, but the entire series so far, they're like twice as long as they need to be. They don't need to be 2 to 3 minutes. You can put it into 1 minute, get the same message across, still have a little short song about it, and be fine. You don't need to go for 3 minutes. That's my whole issue that I've been having with this series, and I'm still having that issue, unfortunately. I'm interested in this as in the story, but I'm not really interested in the music part of it. Like, I'm not interested in musicals, but the story in this is still what's interesting. Sorry.
AJ's right. Besides, we've been in tougher situations before.
Hey, well, I don't think any pony is going to be able to do anything tonight. If Trixie's just caught her, then it's unlikely she'd leave her alone for a while. If I know Trixie, she'd be so proud of herself that she'd go and brag about it to Twilight.
You have no idea.
That was the last train till morning. I didn't bring enough bits for a hotel.
Besides, I think we need to find somewhere
I guess it's a camp
little
night.
more private to talk about this.
Like what?
I think I have an idea where we could stay.
Really? Are you staying in like a giant tree fortress?
I don't like this. I still don't think we can trust him.
If Fluttershy says he'll help us, I think it's worth a shot.
I know it is. Discord. Yep. Got it.
This is a surprise. Every pony missed me so much that you all came for a friendly little visit, did you?
Discord, we have a little problem. Do you think we can stay with you tonight?
Fluttershy? That's quite an extreme mane and coat job. I'm not so sure I like the country motif on your idea.
That looks weird.
Yes, Discord.
That was a weird looking picture.
Ooh, what's this then? It's a lovely bit of chaos. Why didn't I ever think of this? Why stop here? Perhaps we could give you all a little more color. Some different.
Oh gosh, Discord, please.
I'll just make you all fabulous.
What the?
Why don't you just fix us instead? You have freaky magic, I'm
The
sure.
Fluttershy one.
Well, I wish I could, Miss Dash, but this sort of magic is a bit out of my league.
Huh?
Cut it out, Discord.
It's out of his league?
Don't be short with me, Rainbow Dash.
Like, really?
I'm just sharing a bit of laughter among friends. Isn't that right, Pinkie?
Sure you can him.
He called you short. Cause you're a baby dragon. It's so
Pinkie,
funny.
please.
I simply must know how this happened to you all.
Look at this pony. My pony's amazing.
Actually, come to think of it, where's Princess Twilight?
God.
Ooh,
That was the
she
pose that it
and
reminded me of.
Jasmine have a bit of a falling out. Friendship not so magic after all.
For your information, Discord, Twilight was the first of us to be cursed this way. That dreadful Trixie did this to her. To us.
Trixie. Now, where have I heard that name before?
Have you found her in B in the dictionary of bitches?
To tell me poor Princess Twilight is a wanted outlaw, trapped by cruel fate in the castle dungeon. Whatever are we to do?
Well, how about you pop in and get her out? I bet you have enough magic to do that.
True.
Alas, my dear Appleshy, the castle is
That ship
enchanted. It seems Princess Celestia doesn't trust me enough to let me pop in and pop out as I please. Popcorn?
Don't mind if I do.
Pinkie, please!
Buttery.
Do let us inside now, Discord. It's freezing out here.
Oh, but of course, my dear Pinkety. We wouldn't want you turning into
Pinkety.
a popsicle, now would we? Come in, come in.
I can't get
What's
behind that
mine
name.
is yours. Do you like the place?
It's lovely.
It's
Shout out to Screwball.
Cookies. Can't quite.
Hey! That's Brad and Discord. That's a Brad Discord picture on the wall.
You all must be hungry.
Nice. Oh, hi.
Dinner is served.
Oh, it's probably somewhere.
What in the hay are we wearing?
Are you a leprechaun?
Ooh, this is quite lovely.
What the fuck?
I don't think the red goes well with my pink complexion. You don't suppose you could change the color to something a bit more tasteful, hmm?
I look like an egghead. What is this?
A purple tweed
He's got like Harry Potter glasses.
rainbow. I think it quite suits your scales. Look at me! Look at me! Mine comes with a duster.
Her outfit actually matches more than the ones that Pinky
Oh my.
has.
Is this
That
a
red one.
safari helmet?
It's a Darren Du hat.
I'm wearing a dress. Can some pony please get this off
Holy
me?
shit.
Not only
You
that,
have the
but
worst
really
one out of them
pretty
all.
jewelry and a feathery hat too. Achoo!
Give me that.
I
Wow.
find this sort of atmosphere very conducive to
The
solving
outfits.
mysteries. But if you ponies don't want to look the part,
It was Spike and conservative.
Oh, Clue.
The revolver. Hey, Applejack, what's a revolver?
That's quite enough of that, thank you.
No more dresses, Discord. Got it?
bon appetit, every pony.
Huh?
Aye, it seems the main course might be a trifle uncooked.
Yeah, that would be a little freaky to be. Ugh. Sorry, that's a little weird to be eating something that's still moving.
Right. So, what's the plan?
We've got to figure out how to get inside the castle.
What about the gala? Do you think maybe if every pony is busy with
Ew,
the gala,
wait, what?
they won't notice us
That other
coming
picture.
in?
Trixie won't
What was that
risk
from?
letting
Oh
us in.
gosh, was that from an
The
episode?
guards will be on high
Was that from a canon
alert with
episode?
uninvited guests.
I think it was in the
Then
CMC
let's get a
Treehouse.
hold
I
of
can't
some
remember.
tickets.
I think it
Or
was.
claws.
That reminds me. They're giving away gala tickets to the winner of the rodeo. Tomorrow's the final event of this year's Equestria Rodeo Days Championship.
Well, that's very
I want her
convenient.
to win us some.
And the Wonderbolts are always performing for the gala. I'm sure Spitfire could help us out. I could talk to her.
No,
She knows me.
no.
And how exactly will you get to Cloudsdale?
I could do it. If some pony could teach me how to fly.
Yeah, we'll have you airborne in no time.
Oh,
If we could
I
get
doubt
the other
this.
ponies to listen, maybe we could...
pass out.
I think Spike has the right idea. Why don't we hit the hay? We're no good to Twilight if we're too
Where'd
exhausted
Discord
to
go?
think straight, right?
Oh, he's still there.
Allow me to show you to your rooms.
I just hope we can sleep in this house of chaos.
Again, shout out to the private Discord
Who
picture on
knows
the
what
wall.
we're getting ourselves into?
And Screwball.
Fluttershy, are you alright, Sugar Cube?
I just can't stop thinking about Twilight. She must be so miserable right now.
She knows she can count on us, Sugar Cube. We'll come through one way or
Yeah,
another.
Trixie's probably torturing her by just laughing at her and saying, I'm so much, or the great powerful Trixie, I mean, Twilight is much better than you, or whatever. Huh. So apparently, Discord is unable to actually reverse the spell somehow. Like, that's kind of odd. I guess it has to be, I guess it's like one of them spells where, like, the only one who can reverse it is the one who originally casted it. Which, if that becomes the case, that's gonna be a little hard. It's gonna be a little hard given the circumstances of things. That outfit is still just weird looking. Like, all kinds of weird. Art by Will Spirit, yep. I knew I recognized that style. Is it bad that I actually kind of forgot that Glory actually does art? Like, I know that she does VA work. Like, I know she's actually a pretty solid AJ and stuff, but like, or not, you know what I mean? Like, she's a very solid, like, VA, but like, I just don't remember her doing art before. Guess I forgot. Okay. Shout out to Windows Movie Maker. Did you find Madame Priss? No, because I forgot that I was even supposed to be looking for that. Okay, and that was episode 4 of Princess Trixie Sparkle. Yeah, I'm sorry that I'm still, like, unable to get behind the whole musical part of this thing. I'm sorry, but musicals just aren't my thing. But I'm still watching this series because I'm interested in the actual story itself. I just want to know what happens and how everything is going to get fixed and everything. I can't get behind 3-minute songs in a video like that. Like, it just seems extremely unnecessary. Like, all of the songs, they can be summarized up in a minute and still have the song feel to it. Just do it in a time frame of a minute. You'd be good to go. But unfortunately, these songs have been dragged out, and I can't even. It gets to the point where I can't even commentate or anything, or even willingly watch it and not internally groan because I can't stand it. It's just not my thing. But when you put all that aside, the visuals and stuff is actually getting a little bit better compared to the first 3. The show vector asset things that they were using here, they were a little bit more smooth. There were still a few spots here and there I could tell was like a little hastily put into there, but certainly not as they didn't stand out as bad in they didn't stand out as badly as they did in episodes 1, 2, and 3. So that is progress there. They did tell me that it was supposed to be a little bit better in episode 4, and they were right. It was a little bit better. But, like I said, there's still those certain things in this that I always point out every episode that I just don't like. The musical thing and how the fact that it takes 3 times as long to do something than it needs to do. And the intro bit, how it uses scenes from the actual show, and the song is also kind of dragged out a little bit too. That still gets to me. But I'm sorry, it's things I have to point out. Like, I don't want to be the kiss ass kind of guy who like says everything's amazing, everything is beautiful, there is no flaws in any of the things I react to. No, if there's a flaw in there, I have to point it out. I'm sorry, it's just what I have to do. I'm not gonna freaking butcher the dang thing though. I'm not a complete asshole. But oh gosh. I will say that the whole thing with Fluttershy and Applejack as the core taking on the 3 dragons there, that was actually kind of neat. And I mentioned this in the last episode's reaction, that whenever they have their little fight scenes or whatever in this, that is basically like the best parts in it. Obviously because it's action and I like action stuff, but also because that's typically when they have the scenes and like the art that's being used switch around the most. Granted, a couple sections in here didn't switch the pictures as often as, say, the last episode did. Like when, like near the end of the thing where Fluttershy was like beating the shit out of the dragons and stuff right before the boulder got dropped in front of the cave. Like that was just like 1 or 2 pictures, whereas in the last episode, something like that would have been like 4 or 5. Like how the bookshelves fell over or something like that in the last episode. That's the kind of thing where like, instead of it just being like 1 picture and it's being used for like a minute straight or something like that, if it's constantly updating. I know that it's putting that, by doing that, it will put a lot more work into the hands of like the artists and stuff, and if they're not able to do it, relatively quick, then it's gonna delay the project even further. I can understand that, but still, it's just something that if it could be done, it should be done. But that's my 2 cents onto it. Now, we're not really even sure per se as to what made the dragons like act up that way. Like, Applejack assumes it was Trixie, but I don't know if it really was. I don't think it really was Trixie. But if it wasn't, then what was it? But also that whole confusion potion thing that Zecora made, it didn't actually do what I thought it would do. What I thought the purpose of it was it would be a fallback plan if, like, the stare or the confrontation or anything like that, or the polite conversation is what I meant to say. The polite conversation of trying to get them to leave or whatever didn't work, that they would just throw that thing in there, they get confused and be like, huh, why are we here? And then they would just walk off and, leave the area. But it didn't really seem to do anything to the dragons. Like, they were still hostile. If like, just the same amount as they were before, so the whole potion thing was kind of pointless. And the whole, training to do the stare thing, like, now that part is something I could a little bit understand, because it's based off of Fluttershy's character, where they tried to get her to do the stare, and they're like, okay, yeah, the stare will still work, even though you're not in the correct body. But she still couldn't do it because she was too afraid. That I could kind of understand, but the whole potion thing, no. I'm a little bit confused by that. Yeah, so this entire episode was just basically like another flashback or whatever, as to saying, like, showing, like, what's been going on, behind the scenes, essentially, from what's been going on with Twilight. And I didn't actually notice it. I didn't actually notice that was what was going on until, like, halfway through the episode, where they put that scene back in where they were at the train station. At that point, I was like, oh, okay, that... because when Applejack was, like, saying, oh, we don't want to bother the princess or anything like that, I was thinking that she was saying that because she knew that the princess would capture her, but she didn't want to tell Zecora. But no, she legitimately just didn't want to bother Twilight about it. Because at that point, Twilight hadn't even left at that time. She wasn't captured. And I didn't notice that until, at the train station. But whatever. The series is still pretty good. If you push all the things that I have gripes with aside, the series is still pretty good. I like the plot and, like, what's going on with it. But other thing I need to mention is that I kind of am a little bit against the whole idea of going back and forth in the timeline. If you're not going to mention the fact that you're going back, if you're not mentioning the fact that you're going backwards in the timeline, then that just leaves confusion to the viewer. Like I said, I was confused for, like, the first half of the video because I didn't realize that we were going backwards in time from where episode 3 ended. So, yeah. But, anywho, I've been rambling on way too long at this point, and I'm going to go ahead and end off my thoughts here, everybody. And until episode 5 comes around, whenever I feel like end up getting around to doing that, this is Brony 44 saying, see you guys later.